Hi, welcome back to another episode of Wolf Millionaire's YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to review one of my successful students who's gone from 0 to 60,000 followers and launched his own clothing line. So if you're interested in launching your own clothing line or any type of merchandise, then you're definitely going to want to watch this episode because I'm going to walk you through some of the high-level elements that are used to grow your account and become successful enough so that you can launch your own clothing line. Now, I myself have a recent milestone. I recently hit 250,000 followers on Wolf Millionaire since we started this account in mid-December. So that's about 7 months. We've done 250,000 followers right in front of your eyes simply by following all the best practices, all the tips and tricks, and all my strategies. If you're new to Wolf Millionaire, go to wolfmillionaire.com and enter your email address and then check your inboxes right away. We'll send you an email with a link to my free 20-page Instagram guide. It's filled with tips, tricks, and strategies that you can use immediately to start seeing more growth and better engagement on your Instagram account. Now, let's dig into today's student who I want to review. Today's student comes from VO Trends. That is the Instagram account. And if you go to my blog, which is blog.wolfmillionaire.com, you'll see that I have a full write-up with screenshots explaining pretty much what I'm going to explain today. Now, I'm going to just do this freehand and go through the account, so I might say some different stuff, but in the end, the same information will be on my blog or my YouTube channel. If you want to make sure that you're capturing everything that I've said, then go take a look at the blog and read the rest of the testimonials and case studies that I post on all of my successful students that are killing it on Instagram. So let's take a look at VO Trends. Now, the first thing I want to highlight is their bio. Looks a little bit different than the screenshot that I did here. This was done maybe 4 weeks ago. They had 54,000 followers. Today, they almost have 65,000 followers. So they continue to grow. I'm extremely impressed with this student's grasp of all of my strategies and his implementation of them. Everything is flawless, and he is just killing it. It's amazing. So let's dig in. The first thing, as always, when someone comes to your page, they want to take a quick scan of what you're all about. And if you go to my blog, you'll see that I have done quite a big write-up on brand identity. So what's your brand identity? If we quickly look at VO Trends, in a couple matter of seconds, his brand identity has to do with men's clothing. And, he's got a really clean logo with a lot of white space. It highlights the V and the T and also includes VO Trends, which is the name of his account. And then a bit of a night cityscape in the background. His bio is super simple. He's got VO Trends with the registered trademark in the top position. If there's one thing I would recommend changing is in this top position that's bold, when you go to edit your profile, I would put in VO Trends space menswear space outfits. That way you come up on people's searches who are searching Instagram for the words menswear and outfits. And you can experiment with that. So moving on, he's got DM for inquiries or votrends.us@gmail.com. So this is 2 ways that you can get in contact with him. And I highly recommend you have, at least an email address in your bio. And remember, super, super, super important. And this is outlined in my free 20-page Instagram guide, as well as several blog posts that I have done in the past. Never, ever, ever put the email address that you have used to register your Instagram account in your bio, because hackers can use that email to send you fake emails that look like they're coming from Instagram, which you might click on, like I did, all of a sudden your page gets hacked and your password gets changed and you are going to lose your mind. So don't do that. Do not put an email address in your bio that you used to set up your Instagram account. You're to use a different email address and to never, ever, ever, ever give away the email address that you used to set up your account. Now, in his bio, he's got some further direction. It says menswear/outfit grids, which basically explains what his page is about. It's pretty apparent that his outfit grids for men. He has listed his Twitter page, or his Twitter account, VOTrends_US. And it says, if you like our page, you'll like our website. He's got a nice clean bit.ly link in his URL, VOTrendsUS. And if we click through to that, we come to his website. Now his website, again, is excellent. Nice and simple. And, a nice little photo here with a little carousel with some of his outfits. And then if we click on shop, you can see that he now has 3 different t-shirts that he's offering for sale. And we'll get into this a little bit more, but I just wanted to quickly show you his website and how clean it is. He's also got services in terms of different advertising options on his Instagram account, which is amazing because it's another way for him to monetize his account in addition to selling t-shirts. He's also got a little about us, which explains, his website, his brand, and what he's all about in a very short paragraph. And it looks like he last updated this at 58,000 followers. So, I would suggest, again, just updating that every week so that it reflects exactly how many followers you have. So let's go through some more of his content so that we can really drill down and see exactly what he's doing right. When we look at his page, everything is nice and clean. The photos are immaculate. The outfits are laid out very neatly. And there's not a lot of clutter. These photos have head to toe in terms of shoes, shorts or pants, sunglasses, shirts, belts, watches. They have everything. And I actually really like these types of pages because I personally find it easier to visualize an outfit when I can see each individual piece of the outfit laid out. And maybe that's just me, but some other gentlemen that I speak to also agree with this. So this is a really nice way of presenting outfits and not having to put them on a male model, and then take a photo of the model out in the wild, on the streets, or in a car, or anywhere. This can be done very easily. This can be done at home. You can do it on your floors, on your rugs. As you can see, quite a variety of different backgrounds, from rug to wood floors, to different wood floors, to different grains of wood, which gives his page a really nice, clean, organic look. Same thing, a lot of whites are used here. It's summertime. So the feeling of vibrance and inspiration also exudes from this page, which is really nice. You can see that his likes on his photos are exceptional. 2,600, 1,800, 2,300, 17, 1,600. This is really, really good. This one has 4,000 likes. It's incredible. From a page that only has 65,000 followers. It's because he's doing this properly. He's not cheating the system. He's not following and unfollowing people, even though the programs and apps used for that type of strategy no longer exists. But you can see he's not even doing it manually. He's focusing on content, which is exactly what my InstaWealth growth system teaches. Teaches you how to curate this kind of content or where to find this kind of content, as well as it helps shape you find an eye for the viral type content that others will want to use or just like, so that you can have high engagements and thus a faster growth. What else do we have? One other thing that's really, really important, and I keep harping on this, is credits. And one thing that VO Trends has done from the start, which not all students do, but I always try to check in with everybody and make sure that they are doing this because it's absolutely essential, is giving the credits. So this outfit by flyest.styles. And if we just keep looking through this, outfit by the Pac-Man 82. Outfit by Matthew Graber. So there are some photos that they have curated, and there's some photos that they find from other people's pages. So that's a really excellent strategy because of one, you don't have to curate and create all this content, which believe it or not, takes a little bit of time to do it properly. It gets easier over time. The creativity aspect behind it is also fun for some people. Some people might find it very laborious and not fun. But using other people's content and giving them credit is extremely important, especially early on as you grow your page, because if you give credit in the caption to Chris Mahan and tag him in the photo as well as you're posting, there's a really good chance that Chris will either like your photo or comment saying, hey, thanks for the feature. And this is how you build relationships with other Instagrammers or other influencers, and pretty much helps your Instagram account get on people's radars, which, will increase your followers and increase your engagement. So that's why it's extremely important to always give proper credit. And I'm not talking about credit of where you found the picture from. A lot of these accounts out there will go and just scrape the explore page and find the photos that have done exceptionally well, and they will give credit to the page where they found it from without doing that extra 30-second homework to see, did the page that they took it from, who posted it, give credit? They probably did. If they didn't, then you shouldn't use that photo. Unless you know exactly where the photo came from, then you really shouldn't be using it, because it is technically copyright theft. And remember, even if you are using other people's photos and giving them credit, that does not technically excuse you from the copyright laws. You need actual written consent. Now, social media, Instagram is one of the worst offenders of this, but social media as a whole has a tendency to allow this practice, even though, if you post someone's photo and they issue a copyright claim on you, you can still be screwed by it because they did not give you permission to use their photo. However, as long as you're giving credits and tagging the actual photographer or owner of that photo in your photos, then you have a really good chance of not getting in trouble. That's just how social networks work. There's photographers out there that cry like little bitches when other people use their work. What I like to say to that is, if you don't want people using your work, then why the fuck are you sharing it on Instagram or on social media? It really pisses me off to see these fucking diva photographers crying about other people using their photos, especially when they're giving credit and giving proper tagging. You photographers would not be the social media influencers that you are today without the multitude of Instagram accounts that are using your account, your photos. Yes, there are going to be a subset of accounts that use your photos and don't give you credits. Go after them. What do you need to bitch and complain about proper Instagram accounts that are using your photos to highlight, your passion and your style and your photography? It's furthering your brand. It's helping you out. So stop complaining. That's my rant. Another thing that's very important that VO Trends has done since I featured him on the blog, because when I did the original blog write-up a couple weeks ago, I basically picked apart his account and offered him advice to what I would change. And this is what I do to all my students that sign up for my InstaWealth Growth System. I will highlight your account along your different growth milestones. I'll give you little tips and tricks. I'll give you hints at what you're doing wrong or what you're doing right. This is after I see a proper effort by my students. I'm not going to just hand you the keys to the castle and do your work for you. You have to put in the work. And when I see you putting in the work consistently over and over, I'm going to give you a little bit of one-on-one nudges to help you out. So one of the big things that VO Trends has done is they started putting their hashtags in the first credit. What they were doing before, maybe we can find an older post, is putting them in the caption. As you can see, this is one big caption here. Oops. This is one big caption. And when you see that in someone's feed and you click on it, it can be a little cumbersome, a little messy to look at. One, we don't really need to know about all these hashtags that you're using or that you're leveraging to get your photo out there for people looking through hashtags. We also don't want to clutter, the message that you have here, and we also don't want to compete with the different links that we have here. So the shirt is from VO Trends, shorts, American Eagle, wallet from Fossil, shoes from Converse, glasses from Ray-Ban. This is the information that myself as a follower wants to know. I don't want to get it cluttered or have to, have my eyes wander down to these hashtags. So this was a week ago. You can see that ever since I did that blog post and full review on his account, he's now putting them in the first comment. And while they show up here, once your posts on Instagram have, I think maybe 3 or 4 comments below your hashtag comment, this will no longer show in the feed. It'll, just show the most recent 2 or 3 comments before you have to click on the click more. So this is really good to see that the student is taking my advice, because I kind of know what I'm talking about with 17 million followers, making $250,000 US a year just from Instagram advertising. There's a reason why I was able to buy a McLaren with that money. It's because I am killing it myself on Instagram. So I want all my students to make just as much money and have just as much success. So, I'm trying to do my best to help my students out one-on-one when I can. And I'm only going to help those who sign up for my Insta Wealth Growth System, because my knowledge is worth time. And I have several companies who I consult with who pay me big bucks for social media consulting. So for me to offer everything I know about Instagram into that package for $497, that's one hell of a deal. It's over 24 hours to teach you everything, literally everything about Instagram. Even if you know about Instagram and you know how to do Instagram and you have 50,000 or even 100 or even 200,000 followers, that course is worth a lot of money, because it's going to teach you how to make more money than you currently are. And there's a pretty good damn chance that, a lot of the stuff that I'm teaching you don't know about, because if you did know about it, you'd have 17 million followers and be making $250,000 a year from Instagram. So this is VO Trends. Congratulations on continuing to kill it. 65,000 followers, dude. This is really, really, really impressive. I can't wait to feature you when you hit 100,000 followers, and it looks like you should be able to hit that no problem by the end of the year. And what else do we have? If you're watching this, you definitely are on my Wolf Millionaire YouTube channel. If you're a brand new viewer, subscribe and make use of all the videos. I actually give a lot of free information out through my YouTube channel, because I want to teach people. Yes, I have a product that I sell that teaches you everything, but at the same time, I also find it very gratifying to teach new people new skills for free. And if there's one thing that I really urge you to do, is make sure you go and watch these videos that I've done about fake followers. I've done a couple of them so far. Beware another fake fashion Instagram account. Watch out for these fake Instagram accounts. Don't get scammed by these Instagram accounts. Go and watch all these videos and learn. I'm going to teach you how to figure out if Instagram account has fake followers. And if they have fake likes. This is going to save you a lot of money if you're an advertiser, or if you're someone who wants to grow their account and you're doing your own research to exchange posts or buy shoutouts or whatever. For free, I'm going to teach you how to find out if an account is fake or not. It's very easy, very quick, and the tools that you can use are all free and out there. One other thing I also would like to suggest, you go and read this. Watch this one, How to Grow from 5,000 to 60,000 Instagram Followers. Another one of my super successful students who's made between $5,000 and $10,000 in the last couple months selling stickers. Yep, he's a niche account for stormtroopers, and he's been making quite a bit of money selling stickers. And you wouldn't think that that would be profitable, but it is. And it's simply because he's following my strategies. So it doesn't matter what the niche, doesn't matter if you're a boy or girl, my strategies apply to everybody. Whether you're in the US, Canada, Australia, Japan, doesn't matter. Instagram does not discriminate. That is the beauty of social media. Social media is global. All you need is a mobile device and the Instagram app and my strategies. And I will teach you everything. How to grow an account, how to find the right accounts, which accounts have the most money that you can go after, who's going to pay you, how to find advertisers, how to find content. I teach it all. So I hope this video was informative. Actually, let's take a quick look at Social Blade. Now, Social Blade is a free tool that I have explained in my course in depth, as well as those how to bust fake Instagram accounts, because it shows you exactly the user's growth. So we select Instagram up here. You can look at the different growths of different social networks that they have. We click on Instagram, and then here we're going to enter in the username that we want to look up. In this case, it was VO Trends. Now, if the profile is on private, you will not be able to get this information. So let's take a quick look. I'm just going to bring this browser up so I can there we go. Bring this down. Now, we click on Detailed Stats. By default, when you load up Social Blade, it's going to go to Order Summary. And it's going to show you the rank. It's going to show you, where you are in the pecking order. You're the 100,000th rank in Social Blade on Instagram. and it'll show you some short stats, and then it'll show you total followers per month growth for VO Trends. Now this is a downward line, but you can see it's only from the 5th of June to the 26th of June. So it's really only showing you the last couple of weeks. And in the last couple of weeks, Instagram have actually made quite a few different changes on Instagram. This whole weekend, I'm basically logged myself at home to go through hundreds of accounts and to figure out, what changes have happened and are they temporary. And my gut's telling me that it's just another quick blip on Instagram's algorithm change, and by mid next week things will be back to normal. So back to the training. We are defaulted on user summary. We're going to click on detailed stats, and now this gives us a full 1 month view. And as you can see, the amount of followers on average, it even tells you right here, is about 330 followers, which is amazing. The media, you can see here how many posts he does a day. On average, he posts 5, which is fantastic. Especially with the engagement that he has, you can see that he's getting anywhere from 1,500 likes to 2,000 likes, and he's posting 5 posts a day, spread out every couple hours, and yet he's still growing. That's incredible. If he started to increase his number of posts to maybe 10, or even gradually 7, 8, 9, 10 over the course, he might see this growth start to go negative. And that is normal, and that's basically Instagram telling you, or your followers telling you, that you're posting too much. So what it looks like, 5 posts a day, he's growing just a nice right amount. He might be able to do 6 or 7, which, as you can see, some days he does 7. And on those days where he does 7, it's the same kind of followers. This one here, he did 470 growth. Down here, he did 380. If you were to post more, then it could turn off your followers, and that's why you might see people unfollow you. In my big network, we post all the photos that people upload to madwhips.com, so we're posting 15 to 18 photos a day. And with the recent changes that Instagram made, some of my big accounts, I'm actually losing followers, and that's simply because I'm turning people off of my pages because I'm posting, every hour for 17 or 18 hours a day, and I'm losing followers quicker than I'm gaining. So as a result, when you look at some of my big accounts, you'll see a red number here because I'm losing a couple hundred followers a day. And that's just the landscape of Instagram changing. And, if you are in it for growth, you're in it for growth, and you're going to want to take a look at how many posts you do a day and optimize for that. For me, it's all about highlighting the photos that are being uploaded from around the world to madwhips.com to highlight my followers. As you can see here, the graphs that we have, this is the total Instagram followers for VO Trends. You can see it's been a nice gradual linear line, which is indicative of a properly grown organic account. Some of these lines that you might see have big spikes in a matter of a month, some weeks. That is extremely suspicious and usually indicative of an account buying fake followers. And when they do that, you'll see the accounts jump from 200,000 followers to 400 or 500,000 followers in weeks or a couple months. And yet their engagement is the exact same as it was before that big jump, which just shows you that they purchased a bunch of inactive fake ghost followers, which don't even exist. They're just fake accounts that were created by computer scripts. And I address all of that in those videos that I mentioned, how to spot fake Instagram accounts. So that's it. I wanted to just show you quickly VO Trends growth. Keep it up, dude. You're killing it. I cannot wait to feature you at 100,000 followers. Your page looks great. Congratulations on launching those 3 new t-shirts designs. I can't wait to see what else you have up your sleeve. Keep hustling, keep making money, and just keep that end goal front and center. Don't worry about the little micro changes that go on in Instagram from day to day. Hope everyone's having a great weekend or great week, depending on when you watch this. And again, if you want to learn everything that I know about Instagram, sign up to my InstaWealth growth program, and you'll be on your way to becoming one of my successful students that I look forward to highlighting as one of my YouTube case studies. Cheers.